Dear student, in this lecture video, we studied about the short circuit ratio of synchronous generator. This is very important. In this lecture video, we studied the definition of short circuit ratio, then how to get short circuit ratio formula from open circuit and then short circuit characteristics, and then significance of the short circuit ratio, and then what is the value of short circuit ratio used for different types of electrical machines. Okay. First, we studied about the definition of short circuit ratio. The short circuit ratio, which is denoted by SCR. So, therefore, the SCR of the synchronous machine is defined as the ratio of the field current required to generate the rated voltage on open circuit to the field current required to the circulated rated armature current or short circuit current under short circuit test. The short circuit ratio is calculated from the open circuit characteristics at the rated speed and the short circuit characteristics of the three-phase synchronous generator, which is shown in the figure. Later, now you can see the figure. So this is the open circuit and then short circuit characteristics. I already explained how to conduct the open circuit test and then short circuit test in the previous lecture video. Once again I recall, then the open circuit characteristics curve is drawn between the field current IF and then open circuit voltage for phase. Okay, then the short circuit characteristics is drawn between the field current IF and then short circuit current ISC. The short circuit characteristics is a straight line because we are taking only one reading. The open circuit characteristic we can taking the n number of readings, and then we are also taking the reading beyond the rated voltage also. So therefore the shape of the OCC curve is similar to BH magnetization curve. SC is the straight line. Okay, now you can see. So here the OD represents the rated armature current. Okay, so that is the OD is the field current, DE is the rated armature current. Similarly, then the AC is nothing but the rated voltage V, and then OA is the field current required to produce rated voltage V, and then OD is the field current which is required to produce the rated armature current. Okay, so from this figure, how can we calculate the short circuit ratio SCR? Okay, so the short circuit ratio SCR is nothing but the field current required for open circuit voltage for phase divided by field current required for short circuit current. From the figure, this is nothing but OA is nothing but OA is nothing but the OA is nothing but the rated voltage field current, and then OD is nothing but the field current required for the short circuit current. Okay, this is the equation number 1. Then we consider the triangle OAB and then OAB. Okay, the triangle OA and then OAB and then the triangle ODE. This is the similar triangle. Okay, so therefore the short circuit ratio equal to OA divided by OD equal to AB divided by DE from the characteristics curve. This is the equation number 2. Okay, now we can we already know the direct axis synchronous reactance XD. XD is nothing but the open circuit voltage for the given field current divided by the short circuit armature current for the same field current only. This is the synchronous reactance along the direct axis XD. Okay, so from the figure, for the field current which is equal to OA, so the OA and then the direct axis synchronous reactance XD, which is represented in terms of ohms, the formula is XD, that is the AC divided by AB. Now you can see the figure AC divided by AB. This is the AC this is the AC divided by AB. Okay, so therefore this is nothing but what? Direct axis synchronous reactance. Okay, direct axis synchronous. The equation is nothing but 3. Then the per unit value of direct axis synchronous reactance XD is nothing but XD per unit value, that is equal to XD in ohm, that is direct axis reactance in ohm divided by base impedance. This equation is number 4. The base impedance is nothing but the base impedance is equal to rated voltage per phase divided by rated armature current per phase. That means impedance is nothing but voltage divided by current. So therefore the base impedance, that is equal to rated voltage, that is V rated divided by IA rated. So from the figure, the V rated represents AC and then IA rated represents DE, and then the unit is ohm. This is the equation number 5. And now you see, therefore the direct axis synchronous reactance XD per unit value, in per unit value. So XD per unit is nothing but AC divided by AB into DE divided by AC, that is equal to AC cancel. Finally we are getting DE divided by AB. This is the equation number 6. Okay, from equation 1, what is the equation 1? Equation 1 is nothing but the OA divided by OD, OA divided by OD. Okay, so now the equation number 6 is nothing but what? DE divided by AB. So from these two equations we are getting SCR is equal to AB divided by DE only. So therefore 1 divided by 1 divided by DE divided by AB, that is equal to 1 divided by the DE divided by AB is nothing but what? That is the direct axis synchronous reactance per unit value, DE divided by. So you can, instead of DE by AB, you can substitute XD per unit. So therefore the SCR is equal to the reciprocal of direct axis synchronous reactance in per unit value. This is the equation number 7. Okay, so therefore from the equation 7 we clearly understood the short circuit ratio SCR is equal to the reciprocal of the per unit value of the direct axis synchronous reactance XD PU. So, but in the saturated magnetic circuit, the value of the direct axis synchronous reactance XD only depends upon the degree of saturation only. That's why this is called as the saturated reactance. Now, what is the significance of the SCR? Okay, this is very important. The short circuit ratio is the important factor in the synchronous generator, synchronous machine, also either motor or generator. Okay, so the SCR affects the operating characteristics, physical size and the cost of the synchronous machine. Suppose large variations happened in the terminal voltage V with the change in the load. So therefore what happened means the lower value of the short circuit ratio. So the terminal voltage variation is high and then with the change in the load, so therefore the short circuit ratio is a lower value only. So suppose we have to keep the terminal voltage V as a constant and then the field current IF has to be varied over the wide range. Okay, then suppose the SCR value is small, then the synchronizing power PSY also is small only. Okay, suppose you keep the synchronizing power in the synchronism only. Okay, then the lower value of the short circuit ratio SCR has the low stability limit only. Suppose the machines having low SCR, then which is less stable, that means when operating in parallel with the other generator, that means two generators are connected in parallel. So therefore the synchronous machine with the higher value of SCR means what? We are getting the better voltage regulation, and then you can steady state stability limit also improved. So therefore the lifetime of the synchronous machine increased increased, but the short circuit fault current that means of the armature also high. This is the drawback of synchronous machine due to SCR, that is the short circuit ratio. Okay, the short circuit ratio affect the physical size of the synchronous machine and cost of the synchronous machine. Synchronous machine means is applicable for both synchronous generator and synchronous motor. Now we see the formula, that is the field excitation voltage of the synchronous machine EF, that is equal to 4.44 kW. The kW is nothing but the winding factor. The winding factor is nothing but the pitch factor and distribution factor KD, pitch factor KP, flux pi T phase. We already studied in the third module, that is the derive the equation, EMF equation of the synchronous generator. Suppose we are having the same value of the turns per ratio, means what is the excitation voltage EF, which is directly proportional to field MMF per pole, but the EF is inversely proportional to the reluctance of the air gap. Then if a synchronous machine, we can consider that is the LS. LS is nothing but what? LS is nothing but the synchronous inductance. Synchronous inductance LX is inversely proportional to reluctance of the air gap. Okay, so therefore the SCR is inversely proportional to synchronous inductance. Okay, and because already we studied, no, SCR is nothing but what? That is the inversely proportional to direct axis synchronous reactance in per unit value only. So here then the short circuit ratio is directly proportional to, is inversely proportional to synchronous inductance. Okay. Then suppose the length of the air gap increased, automatically the short circuit ratio also increases. Suppose the increase in air gap length, what happened means the field MMF, that means is to be increased for the same value of the field excitation voltage EF only. Okay, so therefore to increase the value of field MMF, either the field current or the number of field turn has to be increased only. So final what the conclusion means, if the larger value of the short circuit ratio, which is used to increase the physical size, the weight of the synchronous machine and then cost of the machine. Okay, if we are using the height of the field pole is very high, means what is the result? That means the overall dia of the machine increases, that's why the weight of the machine also increases, then the cost of the machine also increases. Now what is the typical values of the short circuit ratio SCR for the different types of machines? Okay, the first one is the cylindrical rotor machine, that is the non-salient pole machine. The SCR value is between 0.5 to 0.9. For salient pole synchronous machine, the SCR value lies between the 1 to 1.5. For synchronous compensator, the SCR value is 0.4. Dear student, in this lecture video, you clearly understand what is the definition of short circuit ratio and then how to get the formula of short circuit ratio from the open circuit and short circuit characteristics and the significance of short circuit ratio, and then what are the values of short circuit ratio which is used for different types of machine.